one big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdowns.
Entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Right back to him on first down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common, but one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
The run got 4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Gregory. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and they'll be faced with a 3rd gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. They'll try and run for it. And he gets this one across midfield for the once again, national champions. Hands it off out of the gun. Charles, will take a look there at the draft class for the New York Jets. Robert Saleh, the new head coach. He's got his quarterback as they took Zach Wilson, number 2, and moved Sam Darnold down to Carolina.
And we might end up saying that Elijah Moore out of Ole Miss, taken at number 34, could go down as one of the steals in the draft. The wide receiver was drawing rave reviews as far back as the OTAs. And one other one that we should note, how about how they manipulated the draft? Traded at number 14 to take the guard Elijah Vera Tucker out of USC to protect Zach Wilson.
He's going to look deep down the field. A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Now they try the right side here. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game.
And he's into the end zone. Touch opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. Here's Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Now a handoff looking right. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 54 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one is incomplete. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought...
And got his man, complete. Touchdown. A big play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. He's going to let it go again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie J.C. Horn. And he will bring this one back in first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. This time they stay on the ground. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. Here we go on fourth with Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man complete. And all the way down. I've seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Wilson. He's going to go up top again. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. To throw again on second down. Wilson, he's going to try and go deep again. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it, not just necessarily plug?
Third quarter, your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Launches deep. A jump ball. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Face mask. Defense. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the...
I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this later on.
Charles, we'll take a look there at the draft class for the New York Jets. Robert Saleh, the new head coach. He's got his quarterback as they took Zach Wilson, number 2, and moved Sam Darnold down to Carolina.
And we might end up saying that Elijah Moore out of Ole Miss, taken at number 34, could go down as one of the steals in the draft. The wide receiver is drawing rave reviews as far back as the OTAs. And one other one that we should note.
That's caught inside the 20. Yeah, he giving up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a handoff here to his running back. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
These two teams, Charles, the Jets and the Patriots, great rivals in the AFCs going back to the beginning of the Super Bowl era. Been a long time. But of course, in the recent memory, the Patriots, they have dominated, and that's capital D dominated. But, you know, change comes eventually, and the Jets, they've got a new coach, new quarterback. And this rivalry, you feel like it could get very interesting again in a hurry.
Absolutely, because as we learned in 2020, it's no longer Tom Brady is guaranteed to win the division because he's no longer there. And we saw Buffalo take command in 2020. So this division, more open than it's been for the last 20 years or so.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Well, Charles, you know, week 2, and we saw this rookie running back in week 1 really put on a show, over 100 yards in his NFL debut. That's great and all, but he set a pretty high bar for himself to try to follow this week.
He certainly does, Brandon, but I expect him to actually reach that bar, maybe even exceed it, because there's a reason they were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Touchdown, Jets. That's caught. A great effort there. On his way to a monster. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Wilson. Stays on his feet. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. 9 yards that time.
A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Wilson going to give to Carter on the draw.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So you want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Start their next drive.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. A handoff as they run the counter play. Dante Hightower on the stop.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Fights through, and now a crease. Room to run inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38.
93 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, out of the gun, here's Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And they can't bring him down. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how the
pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
And Bronco fans have to be so excited because Von Miller missed 2020 with an ankle injury, suffered just days before the season opener. An 8-time Pro Bowler, the all-time sack leader for the Broncos, and the active leader in the NFL. They are happy to welcome him back.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Offense tried to get a little slick there and sneak the back out of the backfield and turn him into the primary deep receiver. But it was good coverage.
The final minute of this first quarter.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Here's Wilson to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And so this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now a handoff looking right. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Charles, will take a look there at the draft class for the New York Jets. Robert Saleh, the new head coach. He's got his quarterback as they took Zach Wilson, number 2, and moved Sam Darnold down to Carolina.
And we might end up saying that Elijah Moore out of Ole Miss, taken at number 34, could go down as one of the steals in the draft. The wide receiver was drawing rave reviews as far back as the OTAs. And one other one that we should note, how about how they manipulated the draft?
Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
Into the secondary, past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. So we've reached halftime. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Wilson on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Now they try the right side here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes.
Ball back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, were they about 95% chance of winning?
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Past the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your keys. And a smart thinking guy running an offense can see when you break down on that, and he took full advantage of it.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3.
I know we saw the pass and the completion and obviously the resulting loss of yardage. To me, that play broke down with the block.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Now it's Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll throw on first down with Wilson. It got his man complete. A very solid gain of 27.
Continuing to keep their foot on the gas, and it looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose. They're free.
The pickup of 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Flush to his right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the first.
Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes...
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever